Hello, Internet. It is I, Malik Aaron, and welcome back to my Winter 2020 box office predictions. And today, we're going to be talking about Underwater. We're going to go over the pros and cons of Underwater. So, let's get to it. Pros, um, oh god. I I got nothing. I'm blank. I can't think of anything positive to say about this movie. I can't think of a single pro. There's nothing. So let's skip to the cons because that's a whole lot easier. Cons. Con number one: Kristen Stewart. And I know some of you are gonna be like, Malik, she was in the Twilight movies. She was in Snow White and the Huntsman. None of that matters anymore because that was way in the past, like nearly a decade ago. And the box office for Charlie's Angels 2019 confirms that nobody wants to see Kristen Stewart. No one wants to pay money to see her movies. It's just the truth. And so she's definitely not going to help this movie. Actually, she's going to hurt this movie because she's such box office poison right now. So, yeah, that's con number one. Con number two: this movie's been just collecting dust for 3 years. Like, this movie was filmed back in 2017, and then nothing's happened since then. And it's only now that the studio, Fox, which is now owned by Disney, they decided to just throw this out in January because they had zero hope for it. And it's very obvious with like the limited marketing they've done for it. And just like the limited publicity overall. So that's con number two. Con number three is that this movie just feels like a January movie. You might not know what that means. What that means is usually like January movies, like January as a whole is widely considered a dump month because that's where studios just dump movies that they know either aren't very good or they have zero faith in, right? I mean, look at, this weekend, Like a Boss, that is pure January movie right there. The Grudge last week, that was a pure January movie because neither of those movies were any good. And while this movie's reviews are a lot better than those movies, it's not by a whole lot, or it's not by an impressive amount. So, yeah, like this screams January movie to me. And trying to think of another con. I guess another con is that 1917's coming out, and that's like stealing all the attention away. And the fact that we already had a horror movie last week with The Grudge, and everyone hated that movie. That movie got like an F cinema score, which is extremely rare. Like, you really need to mess up in order to get an F. So the fact you have two horror movies back to back is just terrible because they're gonna do is eat each other alive. It doesn't. Neither movie's gonna benefit. So, like, why? And this movie cost $65 million. Are you kidding me? This type of budget in January. Why? It's dumb. It's so stupid. Another thing is the whole Disney Fox deal thing. It hasn't been going well at all. The only hit they've really had, besides there was like a small hit like Breakthrough like way back last year, but the only real hit they've had since the merger was Ford v Ferrari because they put effort in marketing that movie and they knew that movie was good, so they put all their eggs in that basket. But, other than that, I mean, every other Disney Fox movie has been a dud. I mean, like Dark Phoenix, Stuber, Ad Astra, Spies in Disguise, all duds. And this one is definitely going to join the pack. So, yeah, overall, opening weekend, I'm going to say 6 million or less. That's my official prediction for that. And overall, probably make at the end of the day 15 million or less. This movie's gonna have a very short life in theaters, I bet, and no one will remember it at all unless they randomly search for it like on YouTube or something. So yeah, that's it that's all. Oh, wait. Gotta talk about next week's movies. I forgot. So next week's gonna be a lot more interesting. We got two big movies, at least when it comes to budget size. We have Bad Boys for Life, the third Bad Boys movie, which took a whopping 17 years to make, which is just ridiculous. And then Doolittle, which I am predicting right now will be the biggest bomb of 2020. Because this movie has a budget so insane for a January movie that it boggles the mind. I actually can't wait to talk about it and just tear it to shreds. And then the last full measure I might talk about, I might not. And even if I do talk about it, it won't be a very long video because I barely know anything about it. But yeah. All right, now that's it. That's all. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, leave a comment. You want to check out my other predictions. I have a winter 2020 prediction playlist on the homepage. Got a holiday 2019 playlist. You can check out. What else? Oh yeah, December 2019 recap video will be coming out very soon. And yeah, that's about it. And I am out.